Hi Chris, this is Mark giving you a little bit of a lesson on masks today. So anyways, I picked out a photo that I've done of a high school senior outdoors, and I'm going to show you how to use masks. Masks are so easy to use. I'm going to turn this layer off right here, and I'll let you see what has happened here with his face and everything, and I've retouched it and all that good stuff, made him look pretty. Anyways, if there's something on this um, lower layer, this layer here, that I want to keep, I would come up here to this layer that I have turned on, turned off, which is the mask or the layer that I did all of his retouching on. Come down here and you see this little symbol at the bottom. You click that and it produces a mask. Now what you do with a mask is this. You take a paintbrush and make sure it's a nice soft paintbrush um, and a round or whatever. And then what you're going to do is you're going to have the um, color over here, follow me over here to this, and you're either going to have it on white or black. Okay, so for right now, if I want to bring back all the stuff that I retouched on his face, I'm going to use black because black is going to like punch through some paper so I can see through it. So all I do is I take my paintbrush and I can go directly over that, and now you can see everything is starting to come back that I had before. Let's zoom in here a little bit and let you see what it does. Okay, so I just brought back all of the stuff that's happening on the lower layer. Okay, so this mask is punching through the layer that it's on, and it's bringing out the information that's on the layer below it. Okay, now if I want to um, cover that up, then I would go to the white. So we just hit the white over here on the color chart, and then we can go back in and we can paint this all back in again. How about that? Okay. Yep. There we go. So everything on that mask that I had uh, brought back before is now gone. And you'll notice over here on the mask that now it's turned completely white. Okay? There's a couple areas there. Whoops, don't do that. Don't do that. Make sure you're on your mask and it's framed out there, not on the picture, but on the mask, like this. Okay, there's a couple places in there where I didn't get the end. We're just going to come back over this area here and see where it's at. Okay, and so, anyways, masks are very powerful in what they can do. I'm going to back out on this picture again, and now what I want to do is I want to do a levels on this. So I'm going to go up to layer. I'm going to do a new adjustment level layer, and I'm going to go to levels, and I'm going to use a clipping mask. You're probably familiar with those, but I hit that. Now what's going to happen is I'm going to adjust so that the scene becomes a little bit brighter. His face is a little brighter. I'm going to put it about there, and then maybe the blacks. I'll get the blacks down a little bit more. Okay, so now you'll see that it's done the whole entire picture, even this background back here. When I turn the layer on and off, you can see that the background's being affected. Now, if I just want him to be affected and not the background, I am going to go, um, let's see, I'm going to go and put it on black, and then I'm going to use a very large brush, and then I'm going to brush over the areas that I don't want affected by the levels that I just put on there, because I don't want that background to be as bright as him. I want him to be the brightest part. Okay, and even his clothes and maybe his arms and hands. Okay, so now you can see I've got something over here, and you can see the areas that I've worked on. Now, if you really want to see what you've done, you can either hit the let's see, it's the backward slash, and now you can see with this color that these are the areas that I have touched. So I'm going to come in and go around and go all around this place here and all this stuff, and now his face is punched through. Okay, and if I turn the backslash off again, you can see. Okay, if I turn this off, you can see that just his face is brightening up, and that's exactly what I wanted it to do. Okay, um, there's another way of checking your mask, and all you do is hit the Alt key or the option, and you just touch on that. Now you can see exactly what you have done, and I want all this area to be covered up, blah blah blah, like this. This is kind of cool. Here we go, right there. Now just the face is done. I hit the Alt and touched it again, and then there we go. So that's how masks work. So whenever you have any kind of something you want to keep, like the skin tones on that girl's face, um, you want to keep those skin tones the way they were in the original. Put a mask over it and make sure it's on top. The layer is on top. The one that's underneath of it is going to be the one you want to bring back. Okay, so try it out. Play with it. You can't hurt anything. If you want to, you can come over here and you can disable the layer mask, and now you can see everything's back to it. Or you can just delete the layer mask, and then everything will change, and then blah blah blah. And I'm going to bring that stuff back up. I'm going to hit this and hit this, and there it is. Okay, and then if you wanted to, uh, if you wanted to add this to your selection or whatever, or apply layer mask, whatever. If you want to apply the layer mask, you could do it. Since this is clipping, it won't do it on that. But anyways, give it a try. It should be very easy for you. Okay. Have any other questions? Let me know. Okay. Thanks, Christy. Bye.